Hello everybody and welcome to another art video. So, this past couple of weeks or week, or well, couple of weeks, like 2 weeks, I've been struggling with a bit of art block. Like I can't just sit down and art. So I decided to do what I normally do when I have art block. And just a quick disclaimer before we begin, this is just one way of doing it and this is just my way of doing it. It's a really easy thing and it usually leaves me feeling very inspired and very in the mood to actually sit and art for hours. Okay, so first what I do is I sketch out like a vague idea. Like here I looked up a bunch of turtle pictures and then just kind of animated cartoonated, cartoony turtle drew. I'm failing at words with, yes. Anyway, a vague idea, like I just drew the basic shape and added in some minor stuff like the eye and the shell pattern, which is just basically triangles and squares. Yeah, shapes, I like shapes. I decided to also let you see the whole process, like I just kind of have at it. So the process is basically how I get over my art block is I do a couple of these. So it's first to get your vague idea of what you want to do, or just even if you don't feel like doing it, like pick an animal, pick a plant, pick anything you like, just like go search photography of the whatever you chose, have a few looksies and then just draw like a really quick vague thing. And even if it is just like doodle art, that's fine as well. And then you just, yeah, you do that. Don't worry about anatomy or anything, because this is just to help get out of art block. And like I just literally had at it because I know a turtle's legs don't bend like that or even look like that. I just did it so that, you know, he has legs, he looks vaguely normal. And don't worry about your borders or, you know, going over double spread pages. It's fine, just don't worry about anything. Yeah, so just do you. It doesn't matter if it's perfect, it's just a way to get yourself really into it again. Okay, so the next thing I do is I get my watercolor set out and then I choose like a very minimalist base of, yeah, like two colors. I chose two colors, black and blue. So, okay, black, blue and white, because gray. Then I just did the base of the watercolor, so I just did like one layer of paint. Okay, maybe like a little bit more than one layer, but you get what I mean. You just do like a very vague, very quick base. And yeah, don't go into detail with the watercolor, just get the colors down. So what I did is I would splosh the I would splosh the gray onto my little character, and then I just dabbed my brush in black, and just like where I know there should more or less be shadows, I just like made wet on wet with the black on grey so that it kind of did its own thing. I didn't control the paint, I didn't even try to. I didn't care if I worked on pieces that were wet and I worked on dry pieces right next to it either. Just let the paint flow, because you, after a while, your brain will actually be like, oh, okay, I like how this is going, and wada. Okay, yes. And basically then you just scribble. So it's kind of like a doodle, but not completely. I love scribble art. I know it probably has a proper name. I just call it scribble art because it's very free-flowing. So you just kind of flow with it. And yeah, don't worry about it. And I listen to music, like a very big playlist. There's like rap, country, metal, R&B, pop, a little bit of everything. So I just kind of went with it and didn't mind anything and just be free. I'm gonna play you guys some music. from Ben Sound again because they're awesome. And then I will see you again at the end. And we are back, or I am back, and it was with okay, so right around here I started to get really disheartened because it was just not looking good at all. Not that I expected it to look like anything. It's usually like this, especially when I do the scribble art, because I normally do it just on a separate piece of paper I can chuck halfway through the drawing, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it in my sketchbook today, kind of show what I do. And I do feel like I want to create more of these and post them. It's just I don't want to overdo it because then it's kind of gonna take the specialness from it, if you understand what I mean. Because this is what I do when I have art block. Ah, yes. Anyway, um, even if you do feel like halfway through your this type of thing, if you're doing this because you're feeling like you can't art anymore, don't stop. Just continue going, continue flowing with it, continue scribbling, because that's literally all this is. This is a watercolor base and then just scribbles, because it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to give you the vague idea of what it's supposed to be. And I didn't add any sort of detail, any sort of texture. I did some cross hatching and then just some sketch lines, like ink lines, not caring where they go, how they go. Like I said before, I just drew the basic shape of the turtle, and or turtles. That's a don't know. That's that thing. And yeah, I didn't care at all about the background. I just had at it, and I'm glad I continued it because um I want to do a few more in the style like this, because I'm still not completely done with my art block. I can feel it's still there because I'm looking at my sketchbook like, yeah, I want to draw, but I don't want to draw. There's nothing to draw. And a little while ago there was this really big snail in the yard, and I took a whole bunch of photos of it. So I was thinking of taking those, I think there's like 6 photos, and just drawing them like this, and then checking if that makes me feel any better. And the cool thing is, when you're working from photos, it doesn't matter what it comes out looking like, because this is just to help you get over it. And it's not as easy as a lot of people make it sound, because the thing is, you just have to art. It doesn't matter if it's good, it doesn't matter if it's bad, as long as you're arting, that's fine. Because I promised myself I'd sketch at least once a day, and well, I mean, I do sketch every day. I'm a tattoo artist, so but sketch for myself, just like, it doesn't need to be perfect. I just want to improve on all sorts of styles and stuff, because this sort of thing we very rarely get to do in tattoos. Like I did a samurai like this a little while ago, and I absolutely love the style. It's so mindless, and even if you do plan it out halfway through the drawing, you can still change it, because there's no rules in this type of art style. It's whatever you want it to be. It's just it's fun. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave you to view the final bit of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to see me draw anything, you can leave a comment, or if you would like to have me do more types of videos like this, leave a comment and suggest what you want to suggest, and then I will see what I can do. And yeah, I hope you guys, yeah, I've said that a billion times. Okay, leave a like if you liked it, and bye. There's still like 10 minutes left of the video, but yeah, I'm gonna play you guys some country acoustics from Pen Sounds, and stop talking now. Bye bye.